Good morning, Boy Bobcats. Today's Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. This is Rieta
and Chris with the morning announcements. Here's Miss Sharp now with some exciting news.
Good morning, teachers and staff. I have some announcements today that one is a celebration. I am so excited. There are 3 groups of students, I'd say classes, but one's a group, who have no overdue books. I am so proud of them. So I want to give them a great shout out to VPK, No Late Books. Congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause. And in kindergarten, I have Miss Horton's class. Congratulations, Miss Horton's class. And in first grade, I have Miss Cole's class. Congratulations, Miss Cole's class. So 3 amazing classes or groups that have made sure that all of their books have been turned in. They have no overdue books. So I know those students can shop the book fair when it's here next week without any question as to whether or not any of those students can shop, because they all have turned in their books. Such an amazing job. I'm looking for a few more classes to join that list. So teachers, make sure you've gone over your list that you have with your students to make sure they've turned those all in. If you have any questions or need a new report, I've just updated that on my computer, but I can print you your copy if you need it. Please send them after 12 o'clock today up to the media center so that I have no classes and I can go ahead and print those out for you directly. This morning I do have classes. Teachers, also as a reminder, I do know when you get pictures in for yearbooks, so if you have not done that, please look at that bright pink piece of paper that Ms. Rados has given you and make sure you turn in all of those fantastic pictures you have taken throughout the year to make sure those make it in for the yearbook. So students, if you remember your teacher taking pictures when you were doing some really fun, cool activity, like it may have been a field day activity or a science project thing, or just when you guys were hanging out and having a great time or on field trips, make sure your teacher takes the time to get those in to Ms. Rados so we have those memories in our yearbook. I think that's all I have. Back to my anchors.
Third grade more health today.
2:15 PSLT meeting today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
And a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now for a moment of silence.
You may now be seated.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take your attendance.
Teachers, all buses are in. You may now take your attendance.
Stay tuned for the video. That's all the news for now. Have a terrific Tuesday, Bobcats.
Sound on your computer? Computer sound? Computer sound or no?
Good morning, Bobcats. Your school counselor here, Ms. Ramos, and I have some special friends with me today. Can you introduce yourselves?
Justine. Dahlia.
Good morning, Justine and Dahlia. I am so happy that you can join me today. So we are here to actually talk about the character trait for the month of February. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
You know what to do, right? Drum roll, please. The character trait for the month of February is compassion. What's the character trait?
Compassion.
Together, the character trait for the month of February is
Compassion.
Compassion. So compassion means putting ourselves in someone else's shoes. So really thinking about what someone else is feeling, how to best be a friend. So showing that teamwork, and then of course sharing and helping others. So what are some examples that you guys can give me of you being a good friend and having compassion towards others?
Being friendly.
being friendly, absolutely. So if you see a friend sitting by themselves, what is something you can do that shows compassion?
You can make them feel better
By doing what?
by maybe playing with them.
By playing with them, or just going over and talking to them, or just checking on them and saying, are you okay? Do you need to talk? Or do you need some alone time? Because sometimes we do need some alone time. What's another way that we show compassion?
Maybe if someone doesn't know how to do something, you could teach them how.
Absolutely. So if a friend is having a hard time with math or reading, or they just don't know how to do something, you can say, I remember when I used to not be able to do this, it was hard. So instead of making fun of someone, we say, come here, I'll help you. We don't all grow up and learn everything at the same time. So having that compassion means that we're really going to say, let me help you, versus I'm going to make fun of you, right? So we are going to play a quick game, and you girls can pick 3 of your cards and stand up for me. And it is called Would You Say It to a Friend? Because for the month of February, I really want you to think before you speak. And I want you to put yourself in someone else's shoes and say, is this kind? Does this make me feel good? So I'm going to have the girls read a strip, and then they're going to put it in either the happy face or the sad face. Go ahead.
Just stop trying, you'll never get this.
Stop trying, you'll never get this. How would that make you feel?
Sad.
Very sad. It is not good to have to say those words to ourselves or to someone else. Go ahead.
It's okay to make mistakes. We all do it sometimes.
It's okay to make mistakes. We all do it sometimes. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
Happy, right? Why? What does it make you feel?
Like, confident.
Like confident, and like you can try again. You can make a mistake, and that's okay. All you have to do is try again. Go ahead, read the last one for us.
You'll never be good at math.
You'll never be good at math. How does that make you feel?
Sad.
Sad, absolutely. Because that's not true. All you have to do is practice and practice, and you'll get better at math. Go ahead.
You are a failure.
You are a failure. How does that make you feel?
Sad.
Sad. Next one.
We are all important members of the team.
Should we say that to someone else?
Yes.
Absolutely. We are all important members of the team. So that is a good thing to say to our friends.
I like you just the way you are.
I like you just the way you are. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
Should you say it to a friend?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You guys can come sit down. So this month, I want you to really stop and think and then speak. After you stop and think, you can speak or you can do an action for a friend. Have compassion and think about how it's going to make someone else feel. So are you guys ready to take the compassion pledge with me?
Yes.
Go ahead and raise your hand and say, I pledge to be
I pledge to be
open-minded
open-minded
and willing to learn
and willing to learn
from those who are different from me.
from those who are different than me.
Okay, and it is okay to learn from someone else who's different, and for us to have compassion and put ourselves in their shoes. So I am looking forward to celebrating you at the end of this month. So do your best, Bobcats. See you at the end.
Whoa, let me pause that. Pause that. Alright, I just switched to the black.